'Twas a dark and stormy day in Minecraft. The cows were mooing, and Dead Man Land decided it was time for an adventure. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. So hello and welcome back to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode 3 in the tutorial series, and in today's episode, we are going to be, well, we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring. Yeah. That's all I know how to describe it as, exploring. We're actually going to be doing some caving. I'm going to be teaching you the safe and proper way to go caving, and how to do the prep work, and what we need to bring with us. So, okay. So one of the things that we need is wood, because although it's possible to find natural sources of wood underground, it is highly unlikely, and we also really don't want to mess with mine shafts today. We are not very well equipped for a mine shaft yet, so we would like to bring a lot of wood, of course some tools, and also you want to free up as much inventory space as possible for this expedition. So that's why I am showing you exactly what to bring. You're going to need about 16 coal to start off with. We hopefully will find more underground when we first start, and I can explain to you a little bit about the ores we will find in the higher levels of the world, and then maybe the sequel to this episode will be the Deep Dark. So, we need to get some armor, or the main reason for doing this is we're getting armor and better tools, because after really wood, all the better tools are found deeper under the surface of Minecraft. You know, you can obviously find stone and cliffs or whatever. You can find iron there too, but I don't think we have any iron. Yeah, no iron at all. So we're gonna get plenty of goodies from mobs, including gunpowder. Rotten flesh isn't really a goodie. Hopefully we'll get some bones. Some string wouldn't be too bad. String can be useful for a couple of crafting recipes. Arrows would be nice. And without any further ado, let's get into this episode. So we are going to be going and exploring a cave that I saw previously. It was over here. Ooh, snowy. It's also not a bad idea, so we need plenty of wood, food because there's not many natural food sources, as well as seeds just in case we get lost down there, having trouble finding our way out, and we have to stay down there longer than our intended time. Some seeds can come in handy, and I believe, yes, it was this cavern here. I don't remember if we saw this in the first episode or not, but at some point I saw this cavern and thought this would be cool. So if you're a fan of the original Survive and Thrive series, you would know that there's 3 rules of Minecraft. Ooh. Falling straight down into one of these things is not one of those 3 rules. The first rule of Minecraft being, never dig straight below you. And that is because if you dig straight below you, you can fall into an opening, and that's never fun. Rule number 2, never dig straight above you, because you could dig into gravel or lava. Ooh, zombie villager, hello. And rule number 3, holes in the ground always lead to adventure. This is one of those moments. We have a hole in the ground, and hopefully it's going to take us for some adventure. Okay, but before we get to all of that, we need to make some torches. So I usually craft about 4 sticks like so, and then that, and you will see we will get a full stack, which is 64 torches. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. 64 in most cases is a full stack. And it looks like we have some guests. So before we get into it, I'm going to mine some of this coal here. Ooh, there is a cavern beneath all of this gravel. Pretty cool stuff, actually. Hop back out of here. Ooh, flint. That's always not a bad thing to have. So, the rule of torches is you place them on the right, and if you get into an intersection, you place 2 torches in the direction that you need to go. For example, at the staircase, I put 2 torches here, signifying that I need to go up. That's not just a staircase into nothing. I think I'm about to run into some friends here. Have a few spiders down here, and even though it is daytime, mobs will spawn in darkness, always. Hey, wow, you would not die. Let's go down here. And yes, you can see I'm placing the torches on the right, and there is our first bit of iron right here. This is iron, and actually when you mine iron, you get raw iron. You don't get iron ingots, which is what we need to make with this iron. Ooh, there goes my pickaxe. Which is why we brought so much wood, so we can make furniture down here. Crafting table and a furnace at least. And hopefully be able to take care of this. And look, there's coal. And look, there's many openings to these caves, by the way. I usually like to stick with the same opening that I came in through, as that makes my life just a bit easier. And let's, well, ooh, I just dug straight below me. Just said that you don't want to do that. And there's coal everywhere down here. So you'll find that in the higher elevations that you'll find a lot of coal, probably some iron, and at certain elevations you're going to find different things. For example, at really high elevations you'll find emeralds. In really low elevations you will find diamonds. They're actually the lowest down ore, I believe. You'll find a lot of copper and iron in the mid-levels. Once you get below 0, you can't find any more coal. And certain ores get more rare at certain elevations. And so that's why with the 1.17 update, they added quite a bit of strategy into mining. Whereas different ores spawn at different levels versus before this, all the ores would spawn at the same Y level, and you know, as you went deeper it would get, you know, more ores, although diamonds would only spawn, well, certain ores would only spawn at certain levels, but all of them would spawn in very consistently at lower levels, and that was always something that so you would just mine at like Y level 12 and you would just get unlimited items. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so we have a branch in the roadway here. We can go that way. Oh, hello! This is a baby zombie. They're a little bit more terrifying than normal zombies because they're so freaking fast. Get back here. What are you doing? They're a little bit harder to kill than regular zombies. Because they're so fast. But, well, they exist and we have to kill them. Alright, let's keep going, and we see more iron as we get lower. That's good, that's good, and there's just not coal everywhere. The walls, there is a vein down there of coal that we will get to. We want to get plenty of iron during this mining trip. And I'll show you why. This stuff is actually, well, I think it's the second, no, it's the third best to craft tools out of, rather. But the best set of tools, you actually don't 100% craft, you make them from other tools. And I'll show you, we'll get to that way later on down the road, of course. When we get, that'll probably be after we get into trading and villager halls and stuff like that. Okay, and you can see my stone pick here isn't holding up so well, it's saying. Put me out of my misery. And some of my stone tools are like, ooh, we're hanging on by our last leg here. So, we need to go ahead and start crafting some iron tools because our stone tools are no longer satisfactory. I'd like my refund, please. Okay, so we make our crafting table, and it's not a bad idea to have a workbench down here with you. And we are going to make a furnace down here. Once again, another thing that's not so bad to have down here. And we are going to cook up this iron, the raw iron. I'm going to probably refer to it as iron ore a few times. That's because before you would mine iron, you get just raw iron ore. And there wasn't much you could do with it. And this is a dead end. Right here is some copper. This is another one where you have to smelt it. And copper is a very interesting thing, and I think it'll probably have to end up being its own tutorial just because of how interesting copper is. You can't really make tools out of it, but it's an interesting building block, and it's a new concept that they've added to the game. Oh, not such a dead end after all. Now it's a dead end. So yeah, there we go. By the way, if you notice my green XP bar down there, we don't have to worry about that yet, but note that mining ores and killing mobs, as well as smelting, increases it. And there's other ways, there's a couple of other ways to increase it. Those are going to be your main modes of increasing your XP bar down there is ore mining and killing mobs, smelting, and so you could just take note of that if you'd like, but we'll get back to that in a later date when it comes to enchanting. Okay, and we've gotten some iron, and you can see that it just, you hear that ding, and that means I got some more experience. Okay, so the next thing, or the first thing we're going to craft is a new iron sword. Look at this thing. So you'll notice that it actually has the same attack speed, but it does better damage, and it has more durability than that stone garbage we had. And then from here we can just craft a whole other set of tools. We can craft an iron pick, place that trashy stone one, although I'm going to finish it off first. An iron shovel, and then finally an iron axe. And the rest of this is pure profit, baby. Oh, and there goes the stone pick. We can use the last two of these sticks to craft some more torches. There we go. Pretty cool stuff. It's helpful to keep your sword and your shield queued up and ready to go because, well, there can be a lot of nasty things in caves. You always want to make sure you know your way out and you have an easy way out of the cave. So from here, well, we're going to need quite a bit more iron to continue with this let's play of the game. So you can see we have a fork in the road. Obviously that way leads to an alternate exit. And yeah, you can just walk right out right here. Oh, Enderman, hello. Hello, my Ender friend. Not going to make eye contact with him right now. We are not prepared for an Enderman battle. Okay. By the way, I was going to show you this. This up here is glowvine. Or, yeah, I believe that's what this is called. You can only get it with shears. That's for a later demonstration. We don't have the iron to waste on shears right now. Not waste, but you know what I mean. We don't have the iron to craft shears right now, and I'll show you what we can do with that at a later date. You'll also find different variants of stone underground. You'll find andesite, granite, diorite. However, for me, it's mostly been stone around here, but at some point I will show you at some point down here we're bound to run into a different type of stone, so I'll show that to you when we get there. And there is ways we can obtain this smooth stone. You can actually smelt cobblestone in a furnace. That will give you smooth stone. Wow, this heads just straight down into the earth. It looks like it dead ends down here, but we're gonna check it out because it doesn't. Sweet. Yeah, you can see right there that white, that bird poop looking stuff almost is called diorite. There's a little friend poking around that corner. So you can see how a person could easily get lost in this corridor right here. So the best way to mark it is right there. And then of course, actually putting your torches on the right. Let me do what I teach you guys to do. Yeah, okay. I like to light up just a little bit past me before I start mining, just because, well, something could sneak up behind you. By the way, this is probably going to be a longer episode. There's going to be a lot of rinse and repeat, you know, just exploring and mining, and we're going to be talking about the different things you will see in caves. As you explore the caves, you know, different types of stone. I'll point out we've seen diorite so far. It's right here. Hopefully I'll see some andesite or granite. We'll also hopefully talk about lava. Maybe we'll run into some of that down here. We have plenty of food to hang out for quite a while down here. Put some torches here so that way we know that's the way out. And look, we have a friend. Hello. I don't know if we've ever fought a creeper, but you'll see they sizzle at you, and they like to blow up. So the best way, I think, is to run in and knock them back. Oh, and he blew up. Took my torch with him. You stinking bum. You stole my torch. We have some more copper and another creepy friend back there. Iron. I'm less interested in the coal now. I have 2 stacks of it. And that should be plenty for the time being. I'm really interested in the iron down here because 11 is not enough to accomplish the task I would like to with this iron. Although I could grab some more coal so I can keep making torches down here. This stuff is handy for torches, as you probably know. So it's not bad to have quite a bit of this stuff when you're mining underground, but when we go back up, we won't need too much of it. Yeah, I think I'm good on coal. I don't want to waste inventory space on only coal. I'd like to get quite a bit of iron as well. Saw a creeper around here. Hey, there you are. Ooh, scared me. Oh, and he did that. Not to fret if a creeper does knock some gravel down. You can clear it out of your way. It may cover some ores, but perfect. Another demonstration. Well, I thought I was going to show you a dripstone cave. Turns out I'm not. But this stuff is dripstone block. And this is most commonly found in dripstone caves, meaning there is one around here somewhere. I'm sure if we dug into the walls, we could find it. However, I don't plan on doing that now. I just want to get the basics of spelunking down. Yeah, let's see, this is a dead end back here. But like I said, I'm sure if you pop through the wall somewhere, just by doing that, you will find it. Okay, we're going to backtrack a bit and see if we can find another tunnel to go down. If I remember correctly, there was a couple of tunnels down this way. It's coal up there. I think this may just loop around back to that other tunnel we were just in. Yes, it does. Yeah, you see that just loops right back around. No point in exploring what we've already explored. Just a waste of time. Let's see, how are we looking for time here? I got about 10 minutes. I try to keep these below 30 minutes. Just to respect everybody's time. Yeah, this way. Dark and scary. And this takes us right back up. That's surface right here. This is grass blocks covered in snow. So that's right back to the surface. Which is where we are not trying to be. Of course, where this episode ends, the next one will pick up, because once you get lower down, you can actually go below Y level 0, which if you press F3 and look at your coordinates, you'll see that we're at 74 right now, which is fairly high up. Actually, really high up. We're not going to find much up here. I'm going to backtrack and see if we can find the place to be. So we're almost in the hundreds up here. We're very high up right now, as far as splunking and things of such go. Okay. Goody, goody, goody. And look, we have a friend! Where were you in the last episode, pal? Got some gunpowder. So that's the best way to kill creepers, is the run and smack. But look, there's some iron up here. Like I said, not super obsessed with the coal right now as much as the iron, just because we're going to use a lot of it. I have some plans for tutorials, iron stuff. And don't be afraid to consume food. That's what's going to keep regenerating your health. It's going to keep you alive down here. I know a lot of people probably don't eat until later than what I've eaten at. But we have plenty of it. That's why we hunted in the last episode. If you come into a chamber like this, by the way, my rule is torches on the right, further into the cave, torches on the left, the way out, and torches on the floor, unless there's two of them like that, don't mean anything. This is just, yeah, this takes us right back to where that creeper blew up and exposed that little cavern. Ooh, this looks promising down here, though. Of course, that's a way out. Let's see here. Ooh, this is a very confusing. So you can see here, we're placing the torches with the pattern. Hello. Actually, ooh. Oh, there she is. That is a witch. And that's a very scary mob to fight right now. She's gonna throw potions at us. So we're just gonna run in and kill her real fast. Okay. You can notice she was drinking potions. We're not ready for her yet. We haven't gotten to brewing. But witches can be very scary, and it's good to deal with them quickly, so they don't have time to prepare. Unless you have a bow and arrow, then of course you could just shoot them. But we don't have one of those yet. So we haven't gotten there yet. Okay. There's some water. That's just more annoying to go up than it's worth. Coal. I'm good on coal. Iron. This is still not enough. The stuff used to be everywhere. Now not so much. They've made it pretty challenging to get. Let's go down this way first. Ooh, another baby zombie. So you'll notice, like I said, a lot of this is just rinse and repeat. Just going down these caverns and exploring them. I'm going to grab some more coal while I'm down here. Why not? Did I bring my crafting table and furnace? I did. Awesome, because I'm going to need that in the next episode too. Okay, we're going to do this. Some more copper. If you're interested, you can grab it. Like I said, we're going to do something with it probably in the future. Not at the moment. Is that dripstone over there? Or is that dirt? That looks like dirt. But as you can see, down there is a deeper cavern, and holes in the ground always lead to adventure, right? Well, this is why I enjoy why I enjoy playing Minecraft, because it throws things like this at you, and you just go for it. Always make sure you have a quick way out. If we get overwhelmed, we can just run. You can run faster than all monsters by either holding left control and W at the same time, or just double tapping W the old-fashioned way, which is the way I do it. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is hopefully where we're going to want to get to for our next episode. Like I said, we're trying to do the deep dark in the next episode. Or not the deep dark, but get into deep slate levels. Although, no, it doesn't look like it does that. It looks like it just dead ends, of course. That's a lot. You're going to find a lot of dead ends in caves. Oh, I'll show you why we brought the dirt. See that up there? That iron is in the ceiling. Oh, and notice the glow vines give off that little bit of light. Okay, we can grab that iron out of the ceiling like so. We're not ready for that yet. I'm gonna clear out the pack here. Just litter some stuff out. We're not ready for glowstone yet. We don't need the zombie flesh. No. I want to get rid of y'all, not the coal. It's one of the valuables from looting. And also get rid of the stone sword. We don't need it anymore. Just free up some space in our pack. I'm going to use the last of that shovel. But anyways, this is called nerd pulling right here. Where was that iron? I just saw iron in the ceiling, did I not? Am I crazy? It's over there. That's why I didn't get to it, because I didn't tower up in the right place. You don't tower up to something in the right place, you don't get it. You won't see it. Okay, and there we are. Got some iron, more iron ore, or raw iron rather. Dig straight. You can dig straight down on your nerd poles because if you built it, you know what's under it. It's just more dirt. Is this a dead end too? I think this dead ended. No it doesn't. We can keep going down this way. Whoa, hello gravel. Clear a path here. I think it is gonna just dead end. Not yet. Maybe over here it'll dead end. Right here it does. No, it doesn't. Just wants to keep going. There we go. Down we hit a dead end. Okay. So, I think I have done enough for the episode. I think we're going to practice our navigation skills in finding our way back out in case you're not following along on the seed. So, you know, you'll just follow your torches on the left. That looks fun. You see these two go up right here, so we can take this way up, following the torches on the left. We're in a big cavern, but I can just follow the torches on the left. Then, you know, you may get confused here, even though there's a giant opening up there. Follow the torches on the left, and look, we are out. Wasn't too hard, was it? No, it wasn't. Alright, so that is going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we will hopefully get some armor and explore some of the lower levels of the world, some deep slate levels. I keep wanting to call it the deep dark, it's not. Okay, alright. That's going to do it for now, and I will see y'all in the next episode. So don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. It'll help support me out. And, ooh, I hear a friend. Oh, I hear a wolf upset at that friend. And of course, share this video with someone who always gets lost in caves, doesn't ever bring the right things, or doesn't know what they're doing. Because I have one of those too. We were just playing the other day. By the way, if you're watching this, which I know you are, you're awesome. I still love you. You just suck at caving. and I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, y'all have fun. Alright, goodbye.